Hello guys, welcome back to my channel with your host Ruben Makhali. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for returning. As for the returning subscribers, if this is your first time being here, please click on the subscribe button and then like this video and share it if you can. Okay guys, I'm back. 2021, I'm within. I managed to be within by the grace of the Lord. Let's thank him, guys. Like, the whole world is been in a lot of things, there's COVID, people are dying left, right, and center. Some are recovering, but 2020 has been a lot of work. So let's just say thanks to the Lord and thank him for making us sing this 21st, which is my number. I was born on the 21st of December. Let me hope that 2021 things will work out for me. I'm completing my degree because of the extended academic year, and maybe let's pray that I might find a job during these difficult times. Let's just pray so that life can be easier. Guys, don't be distracted by these things. What are they? Are they earsets, headphones, headsets, whatever that I'm putting on? I can explain. Like, you know that my phone is a talking phone, okay? So whenever I press it, like, the sound comes out. So even when I record, I press record, it will say notification button, no, and say a lot of things, update me about the volume, how much is the volume, and all of that. So I've realized that when the headsets are on and I'm recording, those background voices, sounds that comes out, like, you can't hear them on the video. The only sounds that you're gonna hear is when I press play or pause, and the others you won't. So the reason for me to be using this headset is that I don't even have someone to edit my videos. There are some videos that I did post, I think, it was last year, somewhere last year. I think there were 2 or 3, whereby the sound of the phone was coming out on the video. That was because I didn't have someone to edit my videos, and even now I have no one to edit my videos. So I just said, you know what, let me just do it. That's why I did it. I wasn't recording. That's why I haven't been recording for a very long time. I don't have someone to edit my videos. You know why? Because I'm not being paid. I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet, and there's no way I can find someone whom I can pay. I can't afford to pay someone to edit my videos. My siblings are far from me, which were the one who were editing my videos. When I'm here at rest, I had my 2 friends who were editing my videos. They are not there, so I'm on my own. I don't know what to do, since you know that, in case you didn't know, the editing apps are not favoring us, are not on our side. They don't accommodate people with visual impaired, so site is needed there. Maybe one of you should invent such kind of thing, an app whereby a blind person may be able to edit a video on their own. Yabo? Okay, enough with too much talking and too much explaining. So where have I been? 2020. Oh guys, I just want to give you an update of what was happening. Since I haven't been recording for about 3 or 2 months, somewhere there. So in December, a lot of things happened. There are things that didn't sit well on my side during the December time. I'm going to talk about them here. Whoever who will watch this video will learn and not do the same mistake to other people, okay? Okay, here I was on the 14th, I think on the 13th, 12th, 11th, somewhere there. I arranged with someone to come and do my hair, because on the 18th, 19th, somewhere there, I was supposed to attend a wedding, my cousin's wedding. So I was still here at rest. and I was supposed to go home around the 16th. Okay, fine. I made an arrangement that the lady said she will come on the 14th, which was Monday. Okay, fine. On the 14th, she didn't come. At the time that we have agreed on, we agreed that she should come here around 9 a.m. Then she didn't pitch up. She sent me a voice note. She said, no, I'll be there around 11 to 2. She said around 4 on 4. She said no, around 6. He postponed. He said no, I'll be there immediately when I finish. It's just that these people didn't come at their own time, so others were 1 hour late, 2 hours late, so they just delayed everything. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. She said at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. she didn't pitch. She arrived here in my room at 10 p.m. Guys, I was already feeling sleepy, but I was like, no, like, I'm going home, and who's going to do my hair? My neighbor has a salon. She do people's hair, but I was like, is around the 16th, I'm going to find hair full. People will be doing their hair, and so I don't want to be desperate. Let me just do my hair. I was like, okay, fine. The girl came around 10 p.m. She did my hair, and I was satisfied. Anyway, she finished around 12:30. Fine, then it's the 15th, 12:30. I went to sleep, I packed my things, and I went home. I went home on the 15th, the 16th, I was just resting, and then the 18th came, we went to Emakhaya in Limpopo. Then it was fine. When we arrived there, it was the day of Inkomo, that's like Khomu. They were bringing lobola on the day. On my mother's side, according to their culture, you don't pay I'm a half like deposit. You don't pay the lobola in January 2016 and come and marry on 2020. If you do that, you don't get the wife until you finish everything. That's where you get the wife. They don't do this whole thing of the Zulus where they say umkhwenyana akaqeda ukulobola, umakoti akaqedwa ukulotsholwa, whereby they say you can't finish what loboling the bride. All of that you do finish in my mother's culture. I don't know about my father's culture. I don't know my father's culture, guys. My father is Pedi, my mother is Pedi, but of another tribe. So these two tribes, they do differ. I don't know about my father's side, because I grew on my mother's side. So I spend a lot of time on my mother's side, and my mother is the one who knows her culture better than my father. So my mother keeps on telling us about her culture, how they do things, and all of that. So I know a lot. Okay, fine. We went there, and they were like, okay, everything was fine, but I was bored. Yo, guys, I was so bored. Listen, here I am. I have a sibling, my younger sister. She's 17. She's 18 this year. So, okay, we get there. There's no one of my age whom I can hang around with that I'm used to, because, sorry, I'm not staying there. I just went there as a visitor, you see. So, and mind you, I'm blind. People, when they see me, it's like, who blind? They just pass. Then we're sitting at the sitting room. When people start doing chores and all of that, up and down, I mean, I can't do that. I can't go and take the tray and give it to Banban. I can't go to the pots at the back of the house whereby they are cooking with the fire down there. I'm going to burn myself, guys. You know, I won't do that. Maybe, actually, I was supposed to help with the dishes, but no, hell no. Who can do that? Thousands of dishes. I was like, aunties. I was just sitting there and bored. I was so bored. I was sitting with the bride. She came and go, like they would bring her where I was sitting for a minute, because people were not doing my ups and downs where I was. And guys, I was so bored. I was so bored. And there was no network. I was like, if there was network here, I was just going to go on YouTube and beg nje abo Mihlali, abo Sims Right, abo Naledi, both the Naledi's, Abo Owami. I was going to do that, Abo Kayams, and just keep myself busy or watch the podcast of McG. Like, I was going to keep myself busy with YouTube because I have a lot of data. But I was like, my phone was useless. I couldn't make calls, like nothing. It was like emergency calls only. I was like, what the? Okay. Because I was so bored. Okay, fine. Oh, I'm so hot. I'm feeling hot. Okay, fine. The day ends. We went to sleep at my aunt's place. Okay, let me not spill the details. I went to sleep at my aunt's place, and then on Saturday it was the wedding day. There comes the worst day of my life. The worst of the westest. Sure. Okay, I go there to the wedding. Guys, I've been I was looking so cute and all of that. I went there with all of my family. My father came to fetch us at my aunt's place. We went to my another aunt. You know how my English your aunts and aunts. The aunt that we went to sleep at her house. She's my mother's younger sister. Actually, she's my mother's cousin, but because of she's younger than my mother, then she's my she's my aunt. And then the aunt that I was going to now, where there's a wedding, where her daughter's getting married, the one that I call her daughter my cousin, auntie, Rakhat, yes. Okay, we went there. When we get there, hi, Umnandi, Zakipa, and then come the time where we should go and sit inside the tent, whatever. We go there. Then here's my other aunt. Oh, this one. Okay, it's my aunt. I don't know how come, but it's my aunt. I don't know which aunt, Rakadi or Mawani or Mamholo, between those, but she's one of my aunts. I'm used to her. She usually comes to visit our place. I thought she know me better. I thought she know about my disability. You see, guys, these relatives, they claim that they know, but they don't. Tell you the truth, they don't. Especially if they've never experienced walking around with you. Hey, you'll see Ispogo. You'll see the ghost. Here I am, guys, with my aunt. My aunt took me. Okay, we were sitting at the sitting room again. I was sitting there and just getting bored, you know. I was with my other cousin and he went out. I was alone. After some few minutes, they came and take me to... And you know what I wanted? When I go to the wedding, I'm that kind of person who like dancing. When there's a wedding, God is dancing there. Need promise the bridesmaids, ne? There will be maybe 6 or 8 bridesmaids whom will be, and the groommates whom will be following the bride, okay? And then there's nama extras, you know, these people who like editing themselves. Yeah, I'm one of those. I like editing myself. I will go there and join the line and dance. Shy step. But at that time, no female cousin of mine was there. Like, I didn't know all of those people because I was at my aunt's place, Rakadi, and I don't know the Rakadi's place because I don't know them, you know. I was alone and bored. So this aunt of mine came and take me. During all of the time whereby people were dancing and what, Mina, I was just someone who was bored. I couldn't go and dance. My mother was busy. My younger sister was up and down in Dangazake, you know, because there's my cousin's daughter, the one who was getting married. She's the same age as my sister. Yes. So I wouldn't bother her and want her to be with me. And also I was bored. I was so bored, guys. I didn't enjoy that wedding that much, except when we went to the tent. When I was sitting in the tent, yeah, it was better, you know. But when we were going to the tent, now they were calling according to the tables, because I was with my aunt. My aunt was like, I'll go with you, you know. And they were like, the Pukubias is from my father's side. Come and sit here. Okay, they started with those ones that we have found there. The what they called the tables, and then they came to our tables. So the ones from Petersburg, from Polokwane, come and sit here. Okay, we went. Okay. Sihamba ngestep njalo ne. Iyakhala ingoma. Guys, hey, let me tell you what my aunt did. Let me tell you the story from when she took me out of the house, from the house, ne? She came and she was like, I will go with you. Because I was with my other aunt, Mamogolo waka, ne? The wife of my uncle. Hey, I'll just call them my aunt and my uncle and my uncle. Little one, you know. I was with her. That one knows me better. It's just that she was busy, and she said she will take me to the table. The other aunt that I said she knows me better, but I thought she knows me better, but she didn't. She said, no, I will go with her to the tent since you are busy. And then they were like, okay, fine. My mother was like, okay, fine, let me go and do whatever that I was supposed to do. My mother left. Guys, yes, the aunt, it's crowded, la payana, eh? Now, auntie, yes, the way she was holding me, she held me like, as if like, they've just discharged me from the hospital. She held me like I couldn't walk. Like I was maybe on sick bed for months. Now she's helping me to walk. Guys, like she was holding me as if like I was doing, I don't know, physiotherapy for spinal cord. Like she came on my front. Ish, guys, these prepositions, I'm confused. She came in front of me, ne? Wafulatela the crowd, ne? And mina and I were speaking, so we were looking at each other. She held me like here with my wrist. She was holding me like here, ne? And oh my word. You see, guys, my struggles. Yo, this headset. As well as that, don't say I just pulled the headsets and the phone fell. I don't know if now the phone is sitting straight up straight or what. It doesn't matter. Just listen to the audio, okay? Okay, fine. And so I was like, what the? And manje ngisabuku ngechaba umakhala, you know, ngisabuku umkhalima ukuthi no, auntie, you can't do that. Like, and she's not even, I was like, I'm trying to pull myself off her and she's pulling me. And now the music is so loud. She wouldn't even hear me when I tried to speak to her. So like, I'm facing you guys. You are facing me right now. I get, yeah. And she was holding me. Reverse. Guys, I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like, what? Why is she holding me like that? Why are you holding me like this? Hey! And yes, Makai, if you start by the time she was doing that, I know that all eyes were on me. For sure. Everybody was looking. I was the bride for that moment. Okay? Everybody's eyes were on me. I was like, oh my word. Why the world don't you just split up and let me in? And just swallow me. Hi, sahamba here. Hi, basibiza ngamatafula. She took me to my table. Now let's cut, guys. By that time, we are walking slow. Hamba kancane. Because she's scared that maybe I might fall or what. And that's it. And guys, I was planning on visiting her. Only me alone, like me and her. Because like whenever she's at our house, I click with her. We click. But I was like, no, man, I won't survive at this aunt's place. I won't. I don't think. But I think I should go and talk to her, you know, and just talk to her very nicely and teach her about living with a visually impaired person, you know. Maybe I should do that. Ne? Tell me if I should do that on the comment section. But where I am right now, I'm just planning on not going. Hayi sahamba ke kwaba umshado kwaqhubeka. Hey, now it's time for us to eat, ne? They're bringing us food. When they bring us food, guys, this aunt of mine, okay, I started eating. So I didn't know what's inside the dish. No, I don't know what, I didn't know what they were serving. So I was like, okay, I eat. Kanti khona nama salad, ama green salad. I hate that kind of food. Whereby they'll just do the green salad and make them big slice. Thathi salad engaka nje bavele bayithi kwaqa. Mina ngiyakha ngespoon, I can see when I my what is to with a spoon and you salad will pants, that lettuce will fall off. Okay, and I will notice, okay, when a salad, then all of that. Guess what my aunt did? Only with that one attempt. Now aunt, it's like manje, I'm this sick person, mina. Angazi bekanza ngespoon sakhe. I don't know if she was using her own spoon or the other spoon that was on the side, because they were like, I think they were giving us 2 spoons, a fork and a knife. I'm not using all of those things. I'm only using 1 spoon to eat. That's it. I don't use fork, I don't use knife. And Antwa, she started collecting my food on my dish. She was like recollecting them, putting the salads on the side, as if like I'm a child. And I was like, what's wrong with this? Guys, I was so helpless and speechless. You know how talkative I am? I tell you like right away. But I was so powerless. I was so powerless. I continued eating. She said, these salads, you'll eat them when you are done with this one, because I can see that you are struggling. I continued eating. Guys, the way I was so bored, I didn't even finish that dish, because even in the middle of my eating, she was busy. She was busy with my plate. I was reorganizing my food inside a plate. I was like, no, I'm full. Actually, I'm full. She's like, are you really full? I was like, yeah, I'm full. I was so bored. Yo. That was the worst, guys. I was like, never mind. I left the food. The wedding continued. Then my sister came and asked me if I'm okay. I was like, no, I'm not. I want to leave. She took me and she said, how? What? She was the first one who started that. She was like, what's wrong with auntie? Why was she holding you like that? My sister was also mad. She was like, you know, it's just that there were many people in front of me. It was crowded. I saw you when I was inside the house. I wanted to come out, but I couldn't because there were many people. And you were there. It was like you were the bride of the day. People were just looking at you. And I was so mad, guys. I was also mad. Yo. Okay, fast forward. The wedding ended. We got drunk and happy and all of that. I went home. Oh, guys, my birthday was the worst birthday. 1920th. I was still at my aunt's place. The other aunt, the one that we were sleeping at her house. She was supposed to take us back maybe during the day. But because of the chores that she was doing, so she took us to our other aunt, where we were actually visiting late in the evening, around 9 p.m. And it was my birthday. I was planning to go and buy some cake and do some things and just celebrate with my family, but I couldn't. I was just stuck. Remember, there's no network at that place. They took me to my aunt's place. That's another area, but the same town, but another area. Hambagama section. Yeah, on that section there's full network coverage. Now I was happy. So fast forward, we went to the anniversary of this aunt that I was sleeping at her house while I was attending the wedding. Hi, now this is after Christmas on the 26th. So we are supposed to go to the anniversary. Oh, everybody was so slow. Everybody was sick from the 25th celebration. How, guys, guess what? We left our house at 4 p.m. 4 4, guys. Like this the anniversary is already done. Was so happy, guys. I was so bored. I was mad at everyone at the house. We went to the anniversary. We arrived there at around something to 5, and guys, luckily when we arrived, my aunt was still in her wedding dress. You know, these days they are wearing the wedding dress for the anniversary. I managed to take a picture with her, and and I was just bored because it was already late. Then I went, my cousins were there this time manje yabo, bekumnandi ke ingoma mayikhala. I went out ngaba that extra person, you know. I told you that I like being an extra. I was an extra, and we were dancing and everything was cool. And when I'm dancing with them, nobody notices that I'm blind. Nobody's looking at me because they know how to walk with me. They know how to hold me. And these cousins of mine, they are the ones that I went to, like now, whom their mother was celebrating their anniversary. They never walked with me. But on that day, guys, it was like they always walk with me. They knew how to handle me. They knew how to hold me. Yeah, I was so happy. Fine. Yeah, that was my December. We celebrated the 31st after then, and everything was just fine. Now I'm back. I was like, I thank God that even after I've attended those crowded weddings, I didn't catch COVID. Nobody at my house did. Nobody has symptoms. But when we came back, we were having flu, all of us. I think it was just an ordinary flu because we just treated it like ordinary, except my dad, because she's that person who's always cautious, who's always getting freaked out by this COVID thing. I mean, I just drank Alcophylix for a day, and tomorrow I was fine. The following day I was super perfect. So I'm back at rest. Nothing is happening. It's 2021. I'm promising to give you a lot of content. So out of the story that I told you guys, it's like, please talk to the person that you are assisting. How she could be, how is she comfortable, like, with you holding them? How can you assist them? Don't just grab them and, like how my aunt did. Angibambe ngathi, guys, yo ngathi nginkinga spinal cord, engathi ngomunye ugogo. Like, she was holding me as if like I'm that old granny who can't walk.